Alright, today I'm going to play an IceBlink basic module. This one's called Blackwinter, and it's by Pongo. It says this is a demo of the upcoming module Blackwinter. It only includes the introductory area. The demo should take about an hour to complete. We send feedback to Pongo on IceBlink forums. So also IceBlink Basic is in testing still, beta testing, so there could be bugs, it could crash, and I'll start it. So I'll make sure I save often. So let's see the credits. Blackwinter by Pongo. No start by Pongo. Alright. So it comes with this pre-made character that you can go with, or you can make your own. And there's fighters, paladin, ranger, thief, wizard, and druids. Cleric. I think I'm going to stick with the pre-made one. Galen. He has decent strength. Dexterity's not the best, but it's okay. Alright, so let's get started. The next morning, Grimm sets you down in the Blackwinter docks as promised. Docks are meeting with men and elves looking for work on the moored ships. Some of the men are going to the halfway tavern. He says, "You're ready to depart, you'll find me there." Alright, make sure you're ready. Grime spits on muddy ground. We'll be ready, just try not to get yourself killed. This cesspit, I don't fancy sharing the journey back with the corpse. He turns and pushes his way through the crowd. Right, excuse me, are you Galen? So this probably is set to recognize the name of your character. I don't know who this person is, so I'll say, who are you? Not that it matters, but I'm Captain Brent of the City Watch. I'm under instruction from Lord Dorian to meet Galen at the docks this morning. Match the description, so is it you or not? Alright, well, I'm Galen. Very well, follow me. Captain Brent winces slightly. And please watch out for folk emptying chamber pots from windows. You don't want to meet Lord Dorian smelling of this. Alright, let's play nice. Thanks for the advice. Lead the way. The guard leads you briskly through the bustling streets. You find yourself gagging slightly on the overpowering smells of feces and sweat, and cover your nose and mouth with cloak. Try not to think about what is your boots and squelching through on the ground. All around you are signs of poverty and decay. The guard notices your discomfort and snorts derisively. You'll get used to it. Let's see. I won't be here long enough to thank the gods. We'll see. Captain Bryn lets out a sudden exclamation of surprise and puts up his hand, bringing you to a stop. The house in front of you is large and old, set back away from the streets. It's surrounded by a high wall and wrought iron gate. The gate is open, creaking in the wind. In front of it, two guards lay face down in their own blood. The hell? Captain Bryn draws his sword with a harsh metallic rasp. Lord Dorian's house is under attack. They must have come to rescue the Baron. Come with me. Lead on. Okay. So now look at the map. We can turn these on and off. We can show all of our characters on the map or just the main or the currently selected. This would show the grid. This shows the time of day. This one either fills a screen or it goes to a whole number. Scaling, but I like to fill the screen. Okay. And then debug, but we're going to have that turned off. Alright, so I'm going to use the arrow keys on my keyboard to move around. And there's the two bodies. And what do we got? A mace, a sling, dagger, healing potion, and a spell point potion. So let's take off. And let's have a look. Okay, so our guy's got a long sword, large shield. This guy's got, so he's a level 7 fighter with lots of armor class, hit points, base attack 7, and his weapon is krill. See what that says. The white metal blade krill has a fearsome reputation. For years it was wielded by the pirate known as Whitelaw during his forays along the Blackwinter coast. Countless merchants and sailors met their end on its blade. Whitelaw was eventually slain in combat by the captain of the Blackwinter Guard, Cerridus Bryn. It is now put to use quelling rebellions and riots in the city. Krill grants +3 to hit and +3 to damage. So it's not a light weapon, not a finesse, and it's not two-handed. It's just, it has a threat range of 20, crit 2 times, attack range 1, it's +3 sword. Let's see this one. The shield of the stone is made from the remains of a meteorite that landed somewhere south of the Mithril Forest. It is significantly heavier than a metal shield, but reversibly, the wielder automatically feels stronger whilst holding it. Exactly where the meteorite came from remains unknown. The shield of stone functions as a large shield +2 and grants +1 strength. Interesting. So it's got a 17 +1. Alright, so he gets 18 strength. What's this one? Mangan plate mail +2. This enchanted plate mail armor was crafted by the ogre mage Mangan during a brief captivity by agents of the Belden Empire. Mangan eventually escaped, leaving a trail of carnage behind him. He also left the armor, but they note that whoever followed him would need to wear it. +2 defense. Right? And you can't take this from him. So if you try to steal his armor, it won't let you. Alright. So I think we're good. In front of the massive house, a lone guard still stands before a mob of figures, many in purple robes, who are waving swords and maces and trying to force their way into the house. The lone guard calls to you and desperately, help me, they're killing everyone. There are more coming in behind us. This is going to be messy. Alright, so I'm going to turn the grid on so I can see where I can move. Turn the move order. So the move order shows, who's up next. So this says number 9, it's 12, it's 13. So we're all towards the end. HP will actually show how much hit points and spell points. And then this one will turn the D20 screen on. I'll do that for now. Okay, so Captain Bran, he will probably do a cleave attack, so I'll hit 2 with 1 swing. So here's the purple. This is the D20 screen. It shows you who's attacking, are they using their main or off, and all their different bonuses. So he's got a BAB of 7, attribute strength 4, and then attack bonus from his weapon. He's got a +3 weapon. So his total modifier is 14. So this person's armor class is 10. They have a near friend bonus, so they have 1 person next to him, so they get a bonus of 1. So this total defense is 11. So 11 minus 14 is -3. So he's going to hit unless he rolls 1. So 14's hit. And it does a cleave. He's got 1 attack left, so he gets 2 attacks as well. Since he can do cleave, let's do, and he can move. He's got 4 spaces he can move. Let's do this. Probably get an attack of, opportunity against him. That's okay. Let's do this. 10 hits. 2 down. This guy probably just gets 1 attack. So it's 10 minus 4, he needed 6 hits. Just gets 1. So this guy gets 1 attack. He's got 5 hit points. Might be okay. 4. He missed. Right? Okay. Let's hit that guy. And let's take out these 2. A critical hit. So if he is at a threat range of 20, his sword. So he rolled a 20, and then his second roll to confirm was a 12 plus 14 was greater than 11, so he confirmed the critical hit, and he's going to do a lot more damage. Not that it matters, he's going to kill him anyway. Alright. Yeah. So if I turn these off, I can see up here 8, just barely. He cast a bless spell. That it's gonna help. Can this guy move far? He's got 2.5 squares, 1.5. Yep. Yeah. Alright, is everyone okay, soldier? What's going on? It's the cult of Ed. They've stormed the house. Dorian has locked himself in his study. The door should keep him safe for a while, but it won't last. What about the Baron? What? The prisoner? He was being kept in the cellars. He's probably dead by now if this lot got their hands on him. Captain Bryn's eyes suddenly widened. You follow his line of sight to see clouds of supposed to be black smoke rising in the distance, billowing into the air. Far away you can hear the clash of metal and screaming. Bryn hisses between his teeth. It's a coordinated attack. Castle Lord is burning. My first duty is to protect the Seneschal. Galen, I'm sorry, but I must leave you. I can't leave Dorian to these thugs. Will you help me rescue him? Let's go with number 2. We'll try to save as many as we can. Thank you, I will come with you. My name is Kano. Wish you both luck. Galen, we will meet again. Alright. So, we lost our overpowered character, but that's okay. Let's do a save game. Go with the first slot. Alright, so let's actually have a look at inventory. See, he's got a mace, large shield, and chainmail. So, yep, just have leather. So, it's probably fine. So he's got bandage, power 2, sweet, 2 attacks. 10. Okay, this guy should have some spells. He's got cure minor wounds. So just out of curiosity, he's magic stone, protection, spirit hammer, elemental resistance, plus vocalize, neutralize poison, hold, silence, cure moderate wounds, blast of light, cure cause disease, mass cure minor wounds, greater elemental resistance, mass elemental resistance, free action, cure serious wounds, spell magic, mass protection, disease, cure goals, and flame strike. Alright. Traits. Kind of. One thing I noticed, this image is not using the right way. It's using an old. And the spell, this is an old too. So, to remember to fix that. Alright. So, let's carry. Sounds like a thunderstorm outside here. Alright, so now we are inside. You enter a massive, well-decorated room. Directly in front of you is a massive, ornate staircase leading upwards. Deeper in the house, you can hear the clash of steel and screaming. Sounds like Dorian's household guard are going down with a fight. Come, we must hurry. Let's go. There's a square here that is not walkable. here. The door is barred from the other side. Doesn't seem to be any way to open it even with the key, right? Looks like upstairs, so let's not go there yet. Looks like stairs. Interesting portrait. Okay, I really like these tiles. The walls and the floor, and these pictures too are pretty cool. Oop. Looks like we got attacked. All right. So he's number 2. Or it's 5 and 6. Let's go here. Try this guy. 8 hit. Okay. Oh, it didn't take him out. Okay. Let's see if this does. Yep. Oh, I missed. So one thing here is you can see that since we have an ally standing next to us, we get a +1 to armor class. So it says 13 +1, 17 +1. And this guy gets a +1 to his armor class. So does him, because they do. But this guy does not. It's just 10. So that creates a certain level of tactics where you get some benefit for keeping your party close to each other, but the disadvantage is that area effects spells will target more of your characters if you keep them together. So, all right. Oh, missed. Not good. Ooh, that's not good. Come on. No. Take these out faster. 9. 8. All right. Okay. It's a 9. Because he's got that near friend bonus. Okay, good. So should be easier to hit this guy now because he doesn't have that friend bonus. So he needs a 6. Oh, but a critical miss. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. 20. All right. And he got the critical hit. 7 + 4 is great. 10. Did 12. All right. Okay, so let's make sure we save it. How are we doing on our level? 63. 63. So it's going to take a little while to advance. It's fine. Is that the same picture? No, it's a different picture. Interesting. Okay. There's another picture. It's kind of cool. It's forest there. All right, what do we got here? Battle axe, 1d8, short sword, long bow, healing. It's a lot of healing. All right, that's good. I think we'll stick with the weapons we have. Do we need to heal? No, not yet. door is firmly locked. The lock shows signs of scratching on your side. The woodwork is recently chipped from being hit with a blunt object. Hello, is someone there? Thin, weedy voice responds, "You're not tricking me that easily. I'm not opening this door. I'm not." So again, we're trying to be nice here. You can trust me. I'm here to help. I've just killed a load of those purple-robed freaks. There is a reedy laugh on the other side of the door. What you say is true, stranger. Then that's fantastic. The more dead cultists, the better, but I'm still not opening the door. Quite happy waiting for the sounds of carnage to die down. Alright. Can you tell me about the house? Dorian is locked in his study on the second floor. Now, that door's pretty solid, but these fellows are all kinds of determined. I don't fancy his chances in the long run. There's a door down to the cellar, the other side of the ground floor. Okay, that must have been that other stairs. I reckon some of the staff might have fled down there. If you see any of them, do your best to help. Some of them are quite pleasant. Okay. So, can't really go anywhere here. Yep. So, he's not gonna respond. And do we go upstairs or do we go downstairs? Let's go to the cellar first. Okay. Healing and whistling. Ooh, here we go. Direction. 3, 5. Right, I'll come down here. Right. He's kind of trapped. He can't move. Ooh, one hit. T. Okay. Yep, good. Alright. I go here first? Sure. Okay, nothing. Some containers, looks like barrels. So go out this way. Let's go first. Okay. Scared maid stands in front of you, clumsily holding a sharp-looking knife. She looks relieved to see you. Is the way out clear? And can I get out? You're clear. Get to the main door quickly and run. Face floods with relief. Thank you. Are you going upstairs to kill the rest of these monsters? My mistress, she didn't make it. Room is on the west side of the house. Up on the first floor. Okay. There's false wall to the north of her room where you'll find an old sword you can use to avenge her. Okay. The maid runs out of the door at great speed. Okay. So there's no store. This wall. West side. Ahead of you, 4 cultists stand at an open door over the bodies of 2 dead guards. The cultist is a tall, wiry man with a heavily scarred face. What do you mean, gone? He is saying. He can't have just vanished. Burn for this. One of the cultists spots you and they attack. So let's have Galen go. And he needs a 9. It's critical. Dead. This guy's got 10 hit points. Okay, he needs a 10, so he's got near for a bonus of 2. Okay, good. Alright. Should we take out this guy? Him first. This is armor. It's 12, 10. Let's take out this guy first. It's easier to hit. Okay. Now he's by himself. 10. Good. 8. Yep. Alright. Ooh, still alive. 10. No. 8. Yes. Down he goes. So we got 32 XP and we got Dorian's Master Key. What does that say? Master Key for Dorian's house. Okay. Guess we can open lots of different locks. Pongo, short sword. I guess if I was a ranger and did 2-weapon fighting, I could use short sword because it's a light weapon, and a finesse weapon if I was focused on dexterity. So I could do that. Dagger. Or do you have 2 short swords? No, just 1. Okay, so we're a fighter. Let's make sure we save. You've entered a small airless room that smells of stale sweat. There is a pile of straw in the corner, which has recently been used as a bed. This must be where they were keeping Kelb, but the Baron is nowhere to be seen. Great. Okay, there's a plus sign, so he's got a level up. That's good. And he just has diplomacy. Okay. So it says select 1 of 1. So he just gets 1 spell at this level. Do we do a bless? This is an old image as well. Didn't get updated. I'll have to for that one. Protection. When ally receives a +2 armor class, save throws are 10 pounds. This one takes a successful attack, but it's ranged. Weapon, target range of 3. And it only uses 5. This one's 7. It's a small stone, but it automatically hits. And you get more stones every 2 levels, so I don't know. Let's do protection, I guess. He is really close. Okay, so there are bloodstains on the wooden floor. They grease it. Okay. Looks like some chains on So let's see our map. Shows what we've done. Looks like we've been everywhere. Okay, so we can leave this place. Cellars. And it's time to go upstairs. A short, slender woman stands over the bodies of a couple of fallen cultists, bloody katana in her hand. At the sight of you, she darts nimbly across the room and through a door to the west. Her speed is amazing. I guess she's on our side. She seems to be killing them. Just because she's killing them doesn't mean she's on our side. Be worried. Right? It's a big open room. Looks like some doors. Let's try this side. This way. Oh, that door leads here as well. And there's another picture. You're banging and crashing through this door, and many voices raised in excitement. Peering through a crack in the door, you see that the corridor in front of you is filled with purple-robed figures, perhaps as many as 20 of them. They're trying to force open a very sturdy-looking wooden door. Although so far their efforts seem to have gone to waste. There's too many to take in a straight fight. Let's find another way. Yeah, 20 is probably too much. You're right, there might be another way into Dorian's study through the back, or perhaps some way to disperse the mob. Alright, so let's not go that way. The cultist lies in a pool of blood which still leaks from a wide cut in the throat. Someone surprised her and cut her throat from behind. So it's probably the person came across. Hear a voice on the other side of the door. Keep your eyes out for that hooded. She could be anywhere. She's using the shadows. Watch the corners. Voices fade into the distance. I think we go through. There's no other direction to go. Looks like the fog of war is not working on the map, so I'll avoid using the map for now until I fix that. Cultist lies sprawled on the floor, twitching, with speckles of white foam around her mouth. Closer inspection shows a poisoned dart in her neck. Eyes briefly flicker at you in fear and then glaze over as body finally goes limp. A bad way to go, but I can't say I'm sorry. Alright, so you enter a richly decorated bedroom. Colorful tapestries hang on the walls, and a large double bed dominates the east side of the room. A slender hooded woman stands over the body of a cultist, his throat recently slit and spilling blood onto the thick carpet. She tenses at the sight of you, eyes narrowing and dropping into an attack stance. Who are you? Are you working for them? No, I'm here to stop them. He's telling the truth. We're here to rescue Dorian. She relaxes slightly, although her eyes remain sharp. Good to hear. My name is Mara Logar. The guild mistress sent me to secure Lord Dorian when she becomes aware of the imminent attack, and she when she became aware of the imminent attack on the city. Fortunately, I arrived too late to extract him before the cultists arrived. Been picking them off one at a time in the corridors, but there is a small horde outside his study trying to break through. Far too many to fight. There must be another way in to his study, but I can't find it. Seems we have a common goal. Perhaps we can help each other. She nods. I could use the help. There will come a time soon when attacking from the shadows is no longer an option. I would hate to get cornered by these free villain. Let's go. Okay, so let's see. She doesn't have a weapon. Let's fix that. Give her a sword or a short sword. It's her. She's got a +3 with dexterity. So it might be good to give her a finesse weapon. If we do short sword. And kind of traits does she have? Backstab, backstab. These are old images still. Critical strike. She's got bandage and stealth. That's an old one as well. Okay, so backstab, level 1. That's level 4. That'll do. Okay. So it's 2 times at level 1 times the level 4. Did it say this is a known? Traits known. So I think it's just these 2 now that she has. So right now she has 1 attack. Attack bonus is 2. Damage. The threat is 19 through 20. Well, if I were to give her a dagger, and I can see the attack bonus went from 2 down to 0 and a -4. So that's probably not a good idea. Unwhip. And armor, that's probably best. Okay. So let's go back to here. You find a false wall and step through into a hidden area. So this must be the hidden room. Longsword +1. Okay, does it have anything? An enchanted longsword. Okay, so we'll take that. And oh, I've got to level up too. Let's do level up. And cleave, power attack. I like cleave. So let's do that. Got more hits. He's actually getting close to level 3. And she is a bounty hunter. Okay. Let's change out this longsword to that +1. Alright. And let's make sure we Do a save. You open the door with Dorian Masters. His master key. Alright. So let's see. Okay, I see now. Go out onto balcony. From the balcony, you have a clear view of the city and the guards below you. In the distance, you can see the impressive bulk of Castle Lord. Smoke is rising from the grim fortress. Over to the east, a cloud of black smoke is also rising from the great temple. In the distance, you hear the clash of metal and screaming. Okay. Okay, here we go. A plump, middle-aged man stands before you in a rich green robe. His face is careworn and lined, but his ears retain a dangerous glint. He is clearly a man used to being obeyed. Alright. Lord Dorian, Guildmaster Aaron Caverill sends her regards. We are here to rescue you. Not so fast. I need to know what happened to the prisoner. The cellar was empty. Lord Dorian smiles thinly. Ah, so you must be Galen. I heard you were coming today to collect the Baron. An honored guest from overseas. We have so few these days. Okay. Last time I saw the Baron, he was locked securely in my cellar. If he is not there now, then I imagine this cultist must have freed him. He frowns. I had heard they were working together, but it still surprises me that he would throw his lot in with such a bunch of savages. Who are these cultists anyway? The door rattles with sudden force and the frames splinters. Lord Dorian's face pales, but he maintains his smile. All in good time, my dear boy. I will happily tell you everything, but perhaps we could get out of the house first. Somewhere a little safer, yes? Where to exactly? The city's burning. The guild mistress offers her protection, Lord Dorian. Well then, that settles it. Get me to the guild, and I will tell you everything you want to know. I imagine you are rather desperate not to return to Lord Chancellor Cromner's empty-handed, yes? I want answers as soon as we get there. Certainly, dear boy, certainly. Okay, so this is that room with all the people. Let's not go there. Let's go back out. Dorian's eyes widen at the sight of the pillars of smoke billowing from Castle Lore and the great temple. By Odin's horns, he breathes. They've done it this time. Okay. Oh. Okay, so let's see what hit point wise. What do we have? Okay, so he's got a cleave attack. So let's go. To avoid an attack of opportunity, we'll go this way, and then there. Oh no, that's not good. Okay. Oop. So Dorian, he is a spellcaster. these are old images as well. Get that fixed. So you can do a mage vault or sleep. Certify each. Let's try and do see if we can do sleep. Oh, it worked. All right. So let's get the position here. 6. Best. And needs a 4. Hit. +4 attack. All right. And since it got a held penalty, it's -4, so it needs a 3. And a cleave. So the sleeping spell works out pretty good. Should I use something? Does he have a weapon? Okay, let's see. Okay, he's got a sling. So far can he go? Oh, just that far. 7. 8. Plus. Okay. Let's do this. And that's a hit. And let's see, what's her armor class? 15, 17. So it's not too bad. So, and commit 4. So there, commit. 18. Oh. Blessing. I don't think it stacks, so. Okay. Okay, go down. No cleave. And make it as far up. I have to move the school. I don't want to block. This guy's bad. I got 7 miss. Okay. So it's gonna come into here. Do that. Best. Got a pinch point. Elements. 12. Hey, got it. Okay. So they moved in. 8 hit. Dead. Now should I in there or skip? It's number 1, 12, 13. Let's skip. Them coming. Right? Down. Ooh. But let's use Mage Bolt. Soften them up a little bit. Okay. Can we get, no. Need to get 2 before it goes again. No. 7. No. Is he gonna just take him out with Mage Bolts? 5. Somebody hit him. Need a 10. There we go. Down he goes. Move in 13. No, going to actually we'll go back and then skip. And 2, no. Yeah, I'll just use sling. All right. Oh, didn't go down. Okay, you know what? Let's do a save. Come back to the top. And do we have any level ups? No. Okay, so we're supposed to go back to supposed to go out. It's this guy. Ooh, he cast a old spell. Cult Elder. 21 points. And now I can't move or do anything. 3 rounds. That's not good. If I had free action, I could fix that. But I don't. So let's go ahead. Cross our fingers. So that's 5, 7. So just to show you, you can turn this off if you wanted to speed up combat. You could do that. Wonder how far this range of 5. Ooh, might. Oh, but I don't have enough. Okay, let's do this. Do a spell points. Use that. Okay, 20 spell points. Ooh. Did he do it? He did another one. Okay. Just. Yeah, it goes. So now we're going to try and use that mage bolt, see if we can take this guy out. Not good. I'm going to have to out in front. Let's take this guy out. So this person's got 3 people near him, so he's got a +3. This one's only got a +1, so we'll do that. And we'll come out here so this guy can't hit us. And he's gonna keep firing off those missiles. 5. So +2. This guy's only got +1. He's attacking from there. Let's see if we can. 2 here, and next turn try and attack from behind. 2 more missiles. Is he held? Oh, he's not held anymore. Okay. This is 10 + 2, 10 + 2. Let's turn this back on. And looks like they all same, so miss. Okay, I'm gonna come in behind and attack. So he's got a near from bonus, but this one's got attack from behind bonus. 15 hit. 7. 7 points. That's good. Okay. This guy, I could try to come over and attack, but he'll get a free attack on. So let's just do this. And maybe we can take him out with a Mage Bolt. Yep, close. Oh. Okay. Split. Alright. So she has -2. I can use my bandage trait to 0, so she doesn't bleed to death. And then this guy can, needs to move square closer. Do that. Missed. And can he cast healing from range of 3? Yes. Okay. She's back to her hit points and missed. And take him down. Oh, 4. He needed a 4. There we go. Alright. So where are we at? It's 290. It's level 2. Level 2. Only 10 away. She's still level 1. It's almost level 2. So, save there. So we're supposed to go back to the guild. Okay, the streets will be dangerous. Getting to the guild will be dangerous. Somewhere in the distance is a loud explosion, followed by what sounds like a building collapsing in on itself. Keno flinches. We will need to be prepared to defend ourselves. The guild mistress moved to a safe house as soon as we heard that there would be trouble. There are plenty of dark paths there that should still be safe as long as we are careful. She looks disapprovingly at Kano's bulky frame and quiet by the gods. You think you see Kano blushing slightly. Thank you, all of you. Lord Dorian smiles thinly, but you can see beads of sweat on his forehead. I'm sure you will get me to the guild mistress in one piece. We certainly can't stay here. Then let's go. Lead the way. The journey seems to last an age. All around the city are the sounds of struggle and destruction. You lose count of times that you are forced to hide down or behind rubbish to avoid marauding gangs of cultists or opportunist gangs of looters. You see little sign of the city guard except for the occasional corpse. Mara, however, proves a reliable guide. The route she takes you is relatively quiet and steers well clear of the main flashpoints at the castle and the temple. We are somewhere in a maze of streets to the west of the city when she stops at an unremarkable door and knocks 4 times, with particular emphasis on the first and 4th strike. The door opens and you slip into a well-lit room. Mara, it is good to see you. A tall woman with a striking posture and clear blue eyes gives your group a sad smile. We have lost so many today. I worried that I would also be counting you. Smiros. I slipped their net, Aaron. I had help from these 2. Their names are Galen and Kino. From the city watch, I believe. I would be dead if it wasn't for them. And excuse me. And Cyril Dorian, of course. Thank you for thinking of me at this time, Aaron. I'm afraid my own guard was unprepared to deal with such an onslaught. It appears that I owe you my life. You are all very welcome. I'm sorry that the guild's hospitality is a bit underwhelming today, but you may rest in this building for as long as you like. Piercing eyes following you, but you are wrong about this one. He is no city guard. He is an agent of the Lord Chancellor, here on a mission to extract a high-value prisoner. Is that a problem? Not at all. The purpose of the guild is to support political and social stability in order to provide increased trade and wealth. We are great allies of the Lord Chancellor in that regard. Political and social stability, you don't seem to be doing a good job. She lets out a bitter laugh. No, I don't suppose we are. The city has completely fallen to the cultists. Since Shashal is dead and the city guard are scattered, in normal times Lord Dorian would be in line to be the new Sensual, but the lead cultist will no doubt take this rule for himself. I'm afraid this is why they came after you this morning, Dorian. Dorian pales. In fairness to the guild mistress, Galen, these have been difficult days. The war with the Skaal fed off many of the sea routes required for trade, and the city has suffered greatly as a result. The people starve in great numbers. Over recent years, crime has rocketed. These cultist thugs are the result of the poverty. You didn't seem to be doing too badly in your massive house store. Yes, well, these things are relatively relative, my dear boy, compared to the wealthy lords on your side of the sea, such as Crown himself. I think I would appear poor indeed. We asked for the help many times, but from the king, but his attention was always elsewhere. Anyway, I promised you answers. You got to safety, and here we are. I seem to owe you an explanation. I don't know where your prisoner is. I had secured him in my cellar rather than the garrison simply because it made sense for as few people as possible to know about him. How the cult got to hear of why they chose to break him about where he is now, I don't know the answer to any of those questions. I may be able to cast some light on this, Dorian. Dorian, I did not entirely trust your cellar prison, and I wanted a contingency in case he managed to break loose. The last thing this city needed was the wrath of the Lord Chancellor. I had his collar fitted with a hex that would allow me to track his movements. He left the city this morning traveling south. He must have removed the collar shortly afterwards, as the hex has since gone dead. Traveling south, what? To Gildoin? It's just a fishing village. Aaron Kevril shrugs. Who knows where he was traveling to? He may have holed up in the forest or the hills, or perhaps the cultists have a base somewhere in one of those remote places and he is hiding with them. One thing is certain, he is a devious little rat and will not be easy to find. Probably have questions. The cultists out there is around the city. Do you know what the Baron was doing? So who are these cultists? They appeared a couple of years back, lurking on the outskirts of the mythical forest, chanting their crazy beliefs, such as their wish to bring back live sacrifices to the old gods. It was not a popular message, of course, and it gained little traction in common thought. Thought we could ignore them. That was a mistake. They took a new leader, a man called Hagen, a man of immense charisma and a way with common folk. I'm afraid we underestimated him. The trade routes collapsed and the city was plunged into poverty. More and more turned to the cult. She sighs. We should have done more to stop him, else we had the chance. Tried Gilmistress. We tried to infiltrate them many times, but they always knew. They captured and burned many of our comrades as a warning. And here we are. They seem to have managed to organize a massive uprising and caused untold damage to the city. In effect, they seem to be in charge now. Must be careful. Alright, so I think we're getting pretty close to the end of our stream. Pick back up. We might come to a previous save and then pick up here again. So let's go ahead and see if we can go number 6 for now. Company Galen. Okay. So we can, I was hoping you would ask, Dorian, you are going to travel with me. Sky. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and save here. And we'll pick up here again. All right. So that's the end of us streaming today. Pick up on episode 2 on another day.